off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Yo, you guys. Welcome to another Melt Your Face Off.
You're in a sweatshirt.
It's cold here. That's why I'm like, man, that's an interesting title. It's freaking cold here.
Really?
He's dealing with, but yeah, we got a cold snap, man. It is scheduled to be 45 degrees tonight.
What?
So yeah, like Friday, it's going to be only like 63, topping out at 63.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've been in the high 80s, low 90s here.
Yeah, we don't got that.
And it is like,
we don't got that.
It's stupid hot right now in the trailer. Like, because I just got here, so I have all the doors open and the fans on, and I'm not even oscillating the fan right now. It's just straight blowing it out, like trying to blow it out. So yeah, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot. I'm running solo. No kids
today. You're looking good though. I know you were sick as a dog for too long,
bro. Yeah,
I got to do an email really quick. So you tell the people about your sicknesses.
Yeah, no, I think it was just from burning at both ends too long, and so I ended up getting like. Well, the reason why I think that for sure too is because a couple of weeks ago the kids and my wife went to a water park and went and had fun, and generally when you're running stag, you get to like play and do all that kind of stuff. I was so tired. And so I remember I just crashed out. I didn't do anything. I just crashed out that night, and then they came home, and then we had a race, and then we had the week going on, and the race they came home to was a 3-day race, I believe. I don't remember, but it was just crazy, just like back to back to back to back, and then finally it hit me all of a sudden, like all at once. I was just, I came home on Monday. I left work like not early. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to go home a little early. I don't feel great. My head kind of was like stuffy. And then it was like fever, cough, can't breathe, all that kind of stuff. So are we waiting for Pablo's Blackstone to heat up? I know. It's not here right now.
So I didn't even know about it because I texted you on Tuesday, like, hey, how you doing? Like trying to figure out what our plan was for the night. And you're like, dude,
yeah,
I'm done. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I ended up going to the doctor on Thursday because I was like, I thought I was getting better, and then the fever came back. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting better now. And it turned out that I thought I had pneumonia again is what I thought was going on. I thought pneumonia was coming back. And so I got tested for all that, and they're like, no, close, but nope. So gave me a bunch of meds, and now I'm here. I'm upright, so that's good. What did it say? It says, Pablo, you need to put a screen door on that trailer so you can keep the side door open when you travel. I know, right? Get that air in here. Now so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring, I have a swamp cooler. It's like a 36-inch tall swamp cooler, like with a 18-inch fan.
You want to rust all of your parts, seize up your bearings.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know you. Those things are so moist.
I know. Well, that's the thing that I'm wondering about. Like, should I bring it? Because in here, it'll drop the temperature in here we're going to a race this weekend. We're traveling to Idaho for a race. And it's going to be all of high 80s this weekend, in the 90s, but it's drier over there. So what I'm thinking is I can put the cooler right here and just blow out this way, and it'll cool down this area by 10 degrees, no problem, no problem. So I think we might try it. Because the other thing is, so like today on my way here,
that's a what, 64?
Yeah, but what I did is I filled
44. That's the big daddy.
I filled it with the crushed ice because then I could pour it into the swamp cooler with the water, and we'll have ice cold breeze coming through. So we'll see. He was calling me a Ralph because he thought I was sick on the toilet. Nope, wasn't
Yeah.
that kind of sick.
I was
I
kind
don't-
of letting on that in the chat or in the description.
Ah,
I said I'll be busy driving the porcelain bus while we're talking about driving RCs or something like that.
I see.
It was being funny, but yeah,
That's
he was
funny.
sick.
What's that? I
He
wasn't
was
that sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a flesh wound.
Yeah. Yeah. Retark C says, what race in Idaho? We are going to the Wild Events Work WERC points race. So we've only done one of the races. So they have two here in Washington, 2 in Idaho. We didn't go to the Idaho one because it was too early on in the season. And then we did the one here in Washington. But the second one in Washington, we had a wedding to go to. So we were like, we should probably go to the wedding. So we did.
Yeah.
But I was just testing out something that I 3D printed. Sweet, it worked. I 3D printed these little hooks for our headsets. So I can put them on the wall.
Oh, that's
and they just live
cool.
on the wall. And then that way, we can put them on the
Is
wall.
there
And
a strap? I see a hole in it. Is there a way to strap it so they stand when you drive?
I don't know. We have a case for them when we drive. But
Oh, okay.
it's mainly so we can put them on the wall and charge them on the wall where all our charging stuff is.
Charger? Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to, yeah, we'll talk trailer talk in a minute too. 'Cause
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at trailers, dude. I'm looking at selling my boat. Getting
What?
a trailer. Yeah. We'll talk.
Wow.
We'll get
You're
to
like
that.
all in. All right.
Yeah, we're all in. So we'll get to that a little bit, but
Nice.
yeah, so talk about your trip. You got a trip coming up this week. You're not even gonna be here all week. You're like checking out. You're like, I'm back. I'm not sick anymore, guys. I'm bouncing.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, we've
3
had this
days
one
on after being out sick, and I'm bouncing.
Yeah, not even. I didn't go to work on Monday. I worked from home, and then I
Yeah.
went in today, and then tomorrow I'm only going to be there. I was supposed to be out tomorrow, but I was like, I'll go in. It's more just to kind of like be there, kind of a thing. But I'm going in tomorrow, and then we're out at like 2:00 or so. And we're going to start heading. Well, I'm off work at 2. It's a 6-hour drive. It's 5 hours, but we got to stop somewhere. So, and that's 5 hours of the normal car, but we're going to be pulling this trailer along. I wasn't going to take the trailer, but I was like, you know what? I'm too tired after being sick to like go through and pack everything and get everything ready. Let's just tie everything down and take the trailer. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So why not? We're doing that. But yeah, no, it'll be a good race. It's that Work Series race. So I'm actually thinking about scratching. I don't know if I'm actually going to race. I'm still pretty tired. Like just, I don't know if I have enough juice in the tank to get out there and really focus on it. And they're pretty fast. I mean, there's a lot of fast people out there, so it'd be kind of pointless for me. But the kids are going to race. Olivia's going to run Spec Tire Nitro and Sportsman e-buggy. And juniors, there's a one race for juniors. And Dalton's going to run Sportsman e-buggy and juniors. So PB says he's in Washington and it's hot.
Yep.
It is warm out here.
Russ wants to know what race in Idaho. We'll talk about who all is in the chat in a second too. Just a second.
Yeah, I answered that. That's the one I answered, the work race.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's a pretty big race, and so it's at HRCR, I think is what the track name is. It's a super, like, I think Die Hard's a super nice facility. Oh, we got to talk more about that too.
Let's talk about IFMAR. What they're doing. Oh my gosh, that track.
Yeah,
I'll pull up J Concept's video of it. It's I don't race, but I want to go there and run it. Like,
yeah,
it just looks like fun.
Is that Portugal or China? I don't remember.
Portugal.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was watching that. I didn't remember where it was, but
yeah, I don't know where it's on to watch, but oh my goodness, that track, gorgeous.
Well,
the track, beauty.
The track we're going to, the track we're going to is where they held Fuel Nationals last year. So it's a big dog track. Like it's definitely a nice track. So we're gonna go out there and see how we do. Against people that are faster than us, and we're outclassed, all that kind of stuff. So, Would y'all say it's better to build a Losi LMT 2.0 monster truck or no? I would just buy the RTR myself.
Yep.
And then
Way
go
cheaper.
from there.
Yep.
Add
Way
on
cheaper.
to it when you need to, but
Unless
if
you have
you're
a
racing,
one that's
What?
already fully built. Unless you have a one that's already fully built, then maybe it'd be cheaper to buy the few parts to make it into a
right?
2.0. But I mean, the cheapest way, even when they had the kit available, notice there's no kit anymore.
Right.
Because even the racers bought the RTR because it was just way better deal.
Yeah. Yep. It's
Came with
already
the body,
pre-dialed and everything. Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't buy the stuff that cheap to finish it. Just the body alone would put you over what it would cost to buy it with full electronics and ready to run. So
I know, right?
So let's just do a rundown of who's in here real quick. JMRC's Radioactive Scale. John Martin, actually, who I was just emailing was, today's been crazy. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I just saw an email from the people at JT Hobbies in my email as I was sitting down here getting on. And they just want to talk about running some of the monster truck stuff at their place that they're working on there. So nice. I just was responding to her, so it didn't seem like, because afterward I'd probably forget again. So I'm like, I better just respond really quick. Pete B's in here. These old flapping lips. I saw Josh in here from Gems Hobbies, Trail Crawlers RC, Movie Mon, Mayor Depp, Trail Crawlers RC. I think I said that already. RC Jeep Guy. There he is. Ruts RC. Will Darby. Mike Carter. What's up? From California. I just saw your message on Instagram, Mike, and I moved you too, so you wouldn't end up in my hard to find folder again. So I put you in one of the primary folders. I haven't sent out anything yet. In fact, quickly, what I've been doing today, one of the things I did today, I made some
nice
stickers for the monster truck stuff. I also converted this because I had some AI help designing my logos. They came up with something. I was like, and I'm like, draw a monster truck tire. And I started taking multiple pieces and putting them together in Photoshop. Well, when I was done with it, it was like an 800 pixel image. So then I found out there's like Vectorizer AI.ai, and that'll make a vector out of it, which means I had to start over with everything, right? So,
oh no,
because I had to get rid of the gradient, because vectoring a gradient and whatever. So anyway, it wasn't a big deal, but I redid all the logos today, and I said, well, I'm at it. Let's make some stickers while we got that nice clean logo. So I made a monster truck size. It'll stick on your trucks.
It's a slippery slope, that is, when you start getting into that branding.
Yeah.
When you start doing all that.
We'll go and do the other logo too. I shortened it up, and probably nobody noticed it. But instead of being WMRCMT all on the top line, I did WMRC, and then I did monster truck below it. So it's just West Michigan RC monster trucks. And if I want race series, I can do that under it. But if it's not race series, if it's just whatever monster trucks, I just want it to not always be about the race series. So
right.
I didn't want the logo to always have race series in it. So I changed it up. I needed something in that cool red box.
Right.
So yeah. Dave Walter, I saw the pictures. I should pull them up. Let me work on that.
You see my makeshift cooler?
Go for it. So you're sticking that, dude. You should have got the foam one, the 44 ounce with the foam cup.
Oh, I didn't see the foam cup. Well, I just did it because I knew I had beer in the cooler, but the ice is already melted, and I was like, I had a long drive to get to here from work, so I was like, I'm just gonna get this.
Stick them in there. It doesn't take long to get cold when it's surrounded by ice.
Oh, I know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna throw it in there. And sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I have another question. But keep on going with what you're doing.
You go. I'm gonna pull up this picture because I want to show what they're doing.
Okay. So
I was just saying what my day was busy and I didn't email that, and then I just kind of jumped off it.
All you fishermen people, I'm sure you have all dealt with the stanky cooler at one point in
Yes.
time.
Oh, so stanky.
How do you get rid of some stank? What's the quickest, easiest, cheapest, like
Bleach.
way to just bleach it out?
Bleach water.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to use bleach, but I can. My cooler stinks.
I'm sure there's another way.
Yeah. Replace it. I know. That's
Yeah.
kind of the thing. They're like
So-
$25, $20.
Vinegar
Like,
and baking soda, says these old flapping lips. So I'm a cooler collector. Like women like purses.
Yeah.
I like coolers.
Hindsight.
My wife has to stop me from buying coolers. Pretty much every time I go into like that Sierra
Walmart.
store.
Yeah, right.
Sierra's like that, like TJ Maxx of like outdoorsman stuff.
See, Andre Campos, the guy from Scale Metal Supplies, told me the same thing, and I've never seen one.
Oh, it's so cool.
Never seen one.
I can't go in there without putting something on the register though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Stuff I didn't know I needed, I find there. First aid kits for my truck, which I actually do have now after my son ran into Jem's Hobby's son while we were at the sand dunes, and we were looking for some bandages. Didn't have any. Realized that's probably something I should keep in the truck.
Yeah, why not?
All right, share screen. Here it comes. So Walter RC Park. Jeff, I saw posted some pictures. They've been working on not only the stuff for the gauntlet.
Nice.
Because it's been crazy. Like we haven't had rain, at least where we are. Maybe they've had more rain because their grass is pretty green. Ours is dead. Like there's spots we're not going to have grass grow back. It's so like it's matted like flat down. On our septic field, which is the craziest part, you'd think that would keep fresh, but nope.
Yeah.
It because the way it drains so well that the surface never holds any water. Anyway, they're reworking all this, so he's gone in there. I can see all the fresh dirt they've added. Weeds been ripped out because it looked like this when I was there. That back part there.
All bushy.
So he's done a ton already there. They've got this sweet thing with them right now, excavator.
That's awesome.
But so this is the monster truck area they had.
Okay.
But they're going to remove all this rock on the side and extend it out another 10 feet for us because it's already 62 feet long.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's a long straight, in my opinion, for
sure.
Racing, you know. But if we just had a little bit more width, we could run 3 lanes per side, you know, because you're basically mirroring each other for most races.
Right.
Not all. Right. Some will be kind of like a loop, you know, Chicago-ish style or St. Louis style, some of that stuff as well.
But when you run it, when you widen it and you can have that extra lane, it opens up the opportunities so much more.
So many options. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see where they've been working, and so the rocks are gone. There were some big rocks there, but look at that. Now that they just pulled them all to the side, I just swear that's more than 10 feet that they added there, but it's hard.
That looks like 20 feet. It looks like double the size.
Yeah, they definitely widened it out. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, that's
or is it too much now?
No, because we don't have to use all that. We can still because they want a certain amount for their mowers so they can get even passes. I can't remember how wide their decks are for their mowing.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like 12 feet or something because so they could do 2 6-foot passes or whatever. I don't remember. They've got crazy equipment there. They got all the cool toys.
Yeah.
But we'll just put tents there along the side, you know, people will be able to stage.
Pit area.
Yeah, but they got in the far back there, they've got there's power at that light pole in the middle. And then
so I was thinking about that
here and water to be able to kind of wet down the track. It's all there.
I watched that video that you posted.
Yep.
And I was thinking about that on how far that is from the track.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's a long ways.
It is. So we'd probably pull I don't know if we'll do a charging tent. So for the most part, we never charged our batteries when we went to a race.
That's what I was going to ask.
The only thing is we're talking about running practice and things that might make people expel their batteries faster than and more than they have to bring completely charged.
Right.
So what I would like to probably do is offer like a power tent, maybe, where we'd have a tent set up and they can come and plug in and charge or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. Or
Well, that's kind of one of those things, though. I mean, that's racing, right? Like, if you're getting into racing, like, that's part of racing. You got to figure out how you're going to be charging. And
so either you got to bring your own stuff, but there is power there, and we'll be running from it to run the sound and the lights and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I'm actually just thinking about running. I need to take it outside and test. But my lights are blue behind me today. Instead of purple, they're always purple. I want blue. But maybe just running that in on a switch on off where it's just green and it's off or it's on.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I think it's bright enough. It's a big halogen light. So we're going to test it. We're also going to just see how well the remote works outside in the sun. And we could do red to green from it as well.
Sure.
But I did find, I did find some other options, which I can talk about. But anyway, so they've been working on that area, and it's looking, there's another photo here. Why is it? Oh, that's not working right. This one?
I'm getting all close to the camera.
I want to add
reach it for stuff.
There we go. It takes a minute to get this stuff sorted. But yeah, they've got a ton of room here for it. That's more than plenty for running this monster truck stuff. Because sometimes when it's too big, especially for retro, it gets weird.
It's long. Yeah, it's like, is this car ever going to get to the end of the straightaway?
Yep. I don't mind the laps taking a while, but I would just make people do a loop twice or something. Do the first two sections twice and then come down the last one or something,
Right.
If I want to make it longer times.
Right.
And hit the jumps more because I love hitting jumps. So that's just
especially in a retro car.
Yeah. Well, I just love obstacles in a retro car.
Yeah. So speaking of retro, I got Dalton that Lunchbox Junior model kit. Looking at this model, like at all he's like, was this actually modeled after like a real car? And I was like, well, kind of, because of Rolling Thunder, right? And so we started watching Rolling Thunder videos, and I know he's seen them before, but he had like this new appreciation for it. Like he was like, he was like, why are they going so slow? I was like, because they were slow. That was the thing. I go, think about Monster Jam now. How many cars do you see them actually crushing in Monster Jam? He's he's like, he's like, why would they crush that hot rod? And I'm like, it's not really a hot rod, but it's like a LTD or something like that.
Yeah, back then.
Yeah, and he's like, why would they crush that? And I was showing him how the glass would blow out because they just go all slow. And I was like, look how flat these cars are after they were doing it. And he was just like blown away by it. It was so cool. We went down like the old, all the old stuff for like a couple hours just watching it. It was so neat. But that was my nostalgia retro down memory lane.
Right. You should tell them that the fair shows at Red in Michigan still crush cars. My kids they just went to a Monster Truck Throwdown at the Hudsonville Fair. And they said it was awesome. Better than Monster Jam does here in our little arenas.
Sure.
They had a big open area and they were just crushing stuff. And with their two-wheel skills, it wasn't like, oh, you have two tries and no. They just let them go for it. They just let them run and try to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're just there to wow the crowd, right? So
yeah. Well, and that's what I said. He was talking about like how slow they were. And I was like, it wasn't about racing. I go, you got to remember, monster trucks have only been around, I don't know what year, but like 82 or whatever, like they've only really been around for that long.
And back then they were dangerous because they did not have roll cages inside them.
No, and I was showing them, there was, I think it was a Barefoot. They were watching Barefoot, the old short wheelbase one.
Yep.
And when they're, sticking their heads out the side and they're just bouncing off the A-pillar and all that kind of stuff, I was like, dude, brutal. Like, imagine driving in our pickup truck over a crush car, like a bench seat. You know what I mean? Like it's like they probably weren't wearing seat belts in there either. So yeah, super cool though. It was very cool seeing all that and getting me all excited about it. And I'm excited about this. So we blew up a couple servos.
Oh, new
And
servo.
Well, it's not new, but it's part of one servo and part of another servo put together to combine to one good servo. So I was like, one less I have to buy.
Robbed one to rob Peter.
Yes. Yeah. So, well,
did one motor burn up in one of them?
No. So one had a gear blow up. Yeah. One had a gear blow up. And the other one got smoked when Olivia plugged in the batteries backwards.
So there's electrical smoke.
Yeah.
But you took the gears out of that one and put it in the other?
Yep. Yep.
Makes you wonder who makes that servo.
I know, right? Yep. It's uncanny the coloring and the fluting. Yes.
And the short size of it.
Yep. Looks oddly similar to another good servo that we have in this car, but this one's purple.
Oh yeah.
So,
for LP.
Yep.
What is
$2.99.
$2.99 LP.
Yep. That's a surprisingly really good race servo. The $2.99 LP, really good race servo. Man, I'm looking at Olivia's car. They need a good once over. Their cars are pretty beat. We're coming up to the end of the season, and they've done some work to their cars for sure. Oh, we got Brenda coming up. Hang on a second.
Sure.
What's that? Good. I'm on the live. That was just saying. Here, can you put me on mute, Tony?
Yep. I was just looking for it. So going back to the cooler talk, because I like coolers. I have not seen the ride-on coolers. Sorry, I'm reading two people's things at once. I have not seen Cletus's cooler, and I need to check out Xavier B. Said that he built a cooler scooter. That sounds pretty cool. As for charging batteries, yeah, I usually just come with the batteries I need and then extra. I always have way too many charged, which is probably why I puff the batteries because then I don't discharge them like I should. And yeah. But yes, Axial 32. I just need to take it out, man. It'll take me 10 minutes. We'll have to just do it when you're here sometime. I haven't gotten to do it yet. But it's so easy to remove because it all bolts right down and into it. So it really is easy. It's just getting the time to do it because there's everybody like today was FureTech stuff because they were like, hey, when's the video coming? Which I get, but I'm also, well, I've told you guys kind of how I feel about, I'm trying to start some new stuff with the videos on the channel. I'm trying to start some racing things. I'm trying to show what you can do in the hobby without it just always being the new thing or whatever. You didn't want to be unmuted? You back?
Yep.
Okay.
This track owner lady. So I
oh yeah, no, you gotta.
Say hello.
So yeah, and I get that people want stuff, and they, I don't get paid to make videos. There's no affiliate links on some of them, like those ones in particular. So what I stand to make for making the video I'm making now is about maybe $5 to $10. So yeah, for a whole day's worth of work, that plus the motor and the whatever, which you can debate whether or not I even needed if you were to look around, right? So it's not a draw anymore for me, but yeah, it's one of those things like, well, just send it to me way early and give me a date and I can work with that. But to just send it and then be like, where's the video? When are you going to do the video? When are you going to do? It's like, dude, I already had the Arma Typhon one that they sent me well in advance and said this is the date it's due on. Gave you time to kind of move around your schedule to fit it in within a 3-week period, like plenty of time. I can find a day to squeeze that in.
Right.
Because I was getting that one all finished up and done and doing other stuff. And then I was gone all weekend. Like that's 7 days. So it arrived on Tuesday. Wednesday was all dedicated to Arma. Thursday was dedicated to the Arma release. Like plus crawling in the evening, plus I had guys over to run RCs. All these things I already had planned. Plus Sunday night I had people. Like Sunday I was gone from 7 a.m. until I had guys over to run RCs. Like so I got home at 5:30. They were here at 6. We ran till 8:30. Like there's no time. I'm not going to go tear apart a car and figure out how to put in a motor and get it all working at that time, you know. So like it gets to be a little like frustrating at times. Like it's like I've got my own things I need to get done. Like I've got a new prop to put on a boat that I want to sell so I can buy a trailer like yours and get ready for monster trucks. I'm trying to get all the monster truck stuff done so that I can get it ready for starting maybe a couple races before fall ends. So I'm making all the ramps and all the stuff for that, or Travis is actually helping with some ramps, but I'm making some stuff, the dividers and painting, and I need to do gauntlet stuff. That's coming up. And so like they don't understand like the time that they're asking for is very
in demand,
valuable and in demand, and to just be like, here it is this day, where's your thing? Like we need it like as quick as you can get it. It's like, well, sorry. And so it sucks to be saying it out like this, and just because it feels, I don't know, it's just trying to be real of what like this whole thing is like
it's not all what it's made up to be when you look at it from the outside in.
My kids' school stuff starting, I got to get worked on. I got
there's another
to walk around up here. Axial's been in here. I can't even get around in my garage.
There's another aspect to it that I don't think people see either, that it's not just we've talked before about the financial aspect about the gear and all that and the computers and all that it takes to do that, but there's also another financial aspect that I think that sometimes if you want to do a good video or if you want it to look right or whatever.
I haven't even talked about editing videos. This is just shooting stuff. I've got all the stuff from Indiana. I've got the stuff from Monster Jam still to do from what I'm
getting at though is like sometimes what happens is you go out and you buy props or you build something in your backyard for it, or you know, you build it into a new build car that you're working on or whatever. And it's like, that was a hard part for me when I was doing a lot of that kind of stuff, as I was like, okay, well, I want to go shoot it on destination site or whatever, you know, to make a cool video. And then it takes all morning to get out there, hike out to where I want to go, take a cool video. I mean, I enjoy doing that, but at the same time, there's that financial aspect where it's like, it's not just about your time. It's like, it costs money to do some of these videos.
I drove to Walters to check on stuff, to talk with them, to try and run some stuff. It's too money to really run, but we kind of made a video out of it. And then today, thankfully I have the H10 optic I traded for that I could put this motor into, because I wouldn't want to I got my trucks running how I want them. That's the other thing. It's like, either you buy another one or you put something in that may not be as good as what you paid a lot of money for to put in something.
Right.
But then you got to take it back out.
Right.
And so you showed what it can do. You don't need it. You made $10 on a video. Yay. There is the nice thing of being like, it is also a piece of the son of a digger for
and sometimes though too, is like sometimes they land and you get something that you're like, this was awesome. Like, and it's a part of like, you know, like some of the kits that you get, you're like, like that was worth it. But sometimes not.
So I do it like it. So here's the thing. It's Furatech. Somebody's asking. I love Tone Pole at Furatech. Those guys have been good to me. I just like what they're doing. I think what they're doing for the hobby is great. They're creating really great stuff. And so I'm not saying it as a slight on him. I know that they're excited about it, but they also like I think that they should rethink how they do their releases, like because they just have it for pre-order now. They don't have them ready, but they
Right.
wanted these out so they could get people pre-ordering them. Well, just why not just send it to us? Give us a 3-week deadline to get the video done, and then have a date when we all
Right.
need to have our video ready, and that's when you're gonna announce either. Hopefully, it's not pre-order at that point. People can actually get them, but
Right.
it just
And that's how a lot of the other
when you have
manufacturers do it.
all the things, it just feels like everybody. There's days where you think, man, it'd just be good to have a regular job again, where I have like one boss, maybe two, coming, just. I got people asking like, hey, when's the Indiana video footage coming? Hey, when's this video going to be done? I know I've got these dates already for a Quake and a Typhon I got to squeeze in. I've got my own stuff I'm trying to create. I'm trying to get out. Like I shot stuff for these minis. Which I pay for and want to be doing.
Yeah.
I want to be doing more content on.
Right.
But I can't get to it. And so then I'm not supporting my local shop that's running the racing. It's not like, and I'm not trying to do it for money or to try to get extra stuff from companies or whatever. I could really care less, I guess, about that. It's nice to have some ins with them and to be able to at least share some thoughts and be like, hey, here's what I see about this. You're like, what do you guys? Is there a different way you can do this? Because it's kind of weird and it doesn't. But for
me, where it benefited me a lot and where it still benefits me a lot is like my deal with Associated, right? It was never a team racer thing. It was an ambassador program, right? And an ambassador thing. And I was doing a bunch of video when they were sending out cars for videos. I was doing videos. Why does this feel like crap? I was doing videos, but what it did is it helped me be able to get parts for my cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that's like the best scenario. Unfortunately, they don't have really much of. It's still a secret. They don't really send out their cars to many people anymore. To make videos.
And I don't have a problem with them. So ready to run is easy for me. Because those are, you pull them out of a box, but when I have to try and fit something into something or it's a custom. So I could have put it into probably another car and done it faster, but I put it into an H10 Optic, which it's a bit to get into it and work on and then try and figure out the wiring. Plus it came with the Tesla digital dashboard thing. Which is really cool. Again, the FureTech stuff, I'm a huge fan of it. It runs amazing. I love it. I really do. And so I'm glad I have it in the car. But it took me hours to get it situated and working how I wanted and think through it and where am I going to mount this? How am I going to do this because it's so tight inside of this cage? I wanted to originally put that dashboard inside of one of the battery trays so it'd open and be there, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So drilling into the top of the molded plastic dashboard and screwing it through there. And it's actually pretty cool how it turned out. So again, it's just like, instead of having one boss, it's like you have 50 bosses all at one time, kind of wanting something now or asking you about something or when you can. So it just gets to be like some days you just, and then my wife's asking me to be doing stuff and you got to take your son here. And then my neighbor's saying, hey, can you help me with this project and that? And it's just like, oh my gosh, so many people all want something at the same time. And it seems like it's every day. I think I just need to be a better nomad, which I've already been doing. Like I said, most companies ask me to do anything, and I say no if it's not a ready to run car.
You get called by Temu?
Oh, I get so many emails from Temu and Amazon people and whatever that
really?
Want. Oh yeah, through Instagram. Hey, we're the partnership people for Temu. Email. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, self-employment is no different. You're right.
Yeah,
that's right. Because you dealt with that too with self-employment.
Yeah. Been
But
there,
yeah,
done that.
you got 1,000 masters in it, and none of it really make you a ton of money.
No.
That's the sad thing. Is like the sad thing is I could go to McDonald's and make more money
Right.
if I worked 40 hours a week there.
I don't know about that, but
Oh, I could. I swear to you, I could right now. So I wouldn't be able to buy the parts, right? So the expense of the parts that are coming in are the cars. So that is an offset I have to think about. So in that way, no, I couldn't
Yeah.
work at Walmart, make the little bit of money I'm making, and buy the RCs. But I'm still spending. Like today, I bought the Losi Sprint car because it finally came in at Reaction for me, which we ordered the day it was announced.
yeah.
But yeah, what did I buy? Oh, I just bought the FMS 2-wheel drive monster truck
Nice.
because we're doing monster truck racing, and that's one that I say is okay to run in the class, and so I want to show people what it's capable of. And it looks
What's
pretty sweet.
FMS?
The 2-wheel drive monster truck. We showed it on here one time.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the First Blood or the High Roller.
Yep. I'm familiar now.
Yeah, crushed. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Exo 32. I know the feeling of being 10 directions at once. Yeah, it's crazy. But it's different because like all they paid you was a $200 or $180 motor system, and then also want
And
all this
then,
stuff and time, and yeah. There's
Are
140
they
for the motor, which is a great price actually for the ESC combo motor at 140 on it for an outrunner. And then
Are they
again,
one
I'm
of
not
the
saying
ones?
this to bash PureTech because they've been good to me, and they've, when I wanted the blue monster truck made, and they did all that with the minis, and they've been very good as well.
Sure.
But it's just
Are they
were
one of the ones?
they just happened to be the one that was talking to me recently, but it's really a symptom of many companies. They're just getting the heat for it today. So I'll just say that. I don't have any heat. I love PureTech products.
Are they one of the ones that will curate the video? You know what I mean? Like they make you bounce it off them first before you put it live, kind of a thing.
FMS?
PureTech.
No, PureTech doesn't. PureTech's been great, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They really just want. So some of it's been feedback. So in fact, in the video I'm working on, I show. Well, I'll get it. It's right here. This is their prototype ones. It's 3D printed case on this.
Oh wow.
This is like one of the first 10 scale ones. So they've been good to me. Like I've worked with them and helped them, and they found me because monster trucks, and they were really into monster trucks and that stuff, and wanted to make the minis because they saw us making mini ones, and so they got into us talking about that. And we've just had a close relationship and still do. And I'm not saying this again to be mean to them. I just want to stress that.
Sure.
But it's more just about the culture in general of doing these videos and stuff, and why I'm trying so hard this year to not be doing this, because it's more answering why I don't have the Indiana video done, why I don't have the Monster Jam video done, why I don't have some of the interview videos done I did at Monster Jam, is because everybody else is so like, we need this. When is this coming? When is it?
Right.
While you're also trying to have a normal life. Like I worked all day today until 7 o'clock.
Normal life. What's that?
And then at 9 o'clock, I'm back here technically working again, doing YouTube stuff again. Right. So in my wife's eyes and my family's eyes, working. So, but yeah, anyway, this was a good system back then. I know their recent ones have been really good too. I know our comp guys run them, and there's something about these Outrunner motors. They're quiet. I was so afraid when they sent me this first one. I'm like, I hate these. They're terrible for video. And it was whisper quiet compared to what like the Holmes ones would do, the revolvers with the castle.
The one that I sent you?
Yeah, blew my mind. RC Jungle. This.
You
It's a
crawling
mess.
over everything.
You should see the boxes to the right of me. I just have boxes upon boxes that I have to get rid of, burn or something. I need some decent weather to be able to burn them, though.
Yeah.
It's so dry here. But yeah, so I'm excited about the monster truck stuff, and I want to be putting more time into it.
Right.
And getting back into doing videos on that kind of stuff. So you will see some changing happening here. So once we get the monster trucks up and rolling, there'll be a lot more race content, like kind of almost Trigger King. Not trying
I'm interested to see.
King,
I'm interested to see how you do that, because that's one of the things I have a hard time initiating is covering this kind of content that we do, because it's a little redundant.
Yeah. Well, I think that the monster truck scene is a little different. So I think monster, just truck fans in general, just like monster truck content.
Yeah.
It's a unique group. And so Trigger King has really done well with it. Mini Jam has done really, really well with it as well.
Yeah.
With their backyard stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think, doing this racing, doing it in a way that we can run and make it so people will follow a season of racing and how people do and who the drivers are. Because it's funny, you go to some of these races,
where the story is. Yeah.
They know who these people are because of the trucks that they race in Trigger King.
Yep.
Or whatever. Like, so they want to see these trucks when they see them in person. Like, I got to see this truck. I've been watching it on Trigger King and
have you
or whatever it is. So that for me is like, I could walk away from a weekend if we do it once a month, especially if we do 2 series in one day, two sets of races. And I can have a retro class video that's all on its own, 2-wheel drive video that's all on its own, pro mod, and then a whole second series of them, plus then the LMT mini one, and then a whole freestyle one, which they usually break into parts because it's longer. So there's plenty of content to make, and also for people to be able to follow drivers and see how they're doing through the series and all that kind of stuff if we do it right.
Have you seen the F1 Academy?
No.
On Netflix?
You told me about it, but I don't have Netflix.
Oh, okay. So I know F1 Academy is different from the one I told you about. F1 Academy is the one with Leah Block, and she's learning how to run
we
F1.
talked about it after hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Olivia got into it while I was sick. And dude, it's good. And it's good because of the way, well, part of it that I didn't like is that they followed this one girl around a lot. That was kind of dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
And of course it was the kind of old story of, well, this girl, she's too preoccupied with social media, and that's what's making her racing struggle, all that kind of stuff. But to your point, the storyline of the racers is what sells that whole show.
So that's the difference that I want to have. I think that I'll have than what Trigger King will do is that I plan to interview people at the races.
Do you plan on racing? That's the hard part.
Yeah. So I'll have somebody that'll just step in when I have to race. I'll probably only race one class.
Yeah.
I'll do like one LMT mini class, and which will be stock, and I'll do probably retro. I love retro.
Right.
But in our little between things, we'll have practice like after, and I'll try and just get some interviews at the end to just kind of wrap it up. Yeah. And I think if I let people know what we're trying to do too, like they'll get it. And so if I can talk with the winners from each class, talk about their trucks, so that the video will end with that as like a recap.
Mm-hmm.
And just hearing from them just a little bit about how they got into it, what they've been doing with their trucks. Do they practice? What do they do? Like, what other things outside of running the monster trucks do they do for RC? Just that kind of thing. Just to bring a little life to the people that are racing.
That's what I've been.
That's the one thing you don't see with Trigger King is you see names, but you don't know what they look like.
Well, and that's I've sent you some of my storylines that I've wanted to do, and that's the hardest thing to do is to be able to stay dedicated. I'm just saying this from what I'm talking about, but
we'll see. But I'm paying my son to help me video.
Okay.
So well, they'll video the races, and I'm gonna have a 360 cam. That's the other thing, dude. I was working today, which I also don't think I deserve the win in retro in Indiana. Going back after seeing my race and what the hit that I had on one of the jumps that I thought I hit and slid across the mud pit. Like I just two-wheeled it and rode along the side of it, like basically did a bicycle along the edge of it. Which in my opinion should have been a penalty. But I don't where I was standing, it looked different on the back side of the jump versus where that camera was sitting right on top of that jump and looking down on it. But anyway,
I think it'll be a bit.
I don't feel like I should have won that. But so we'll have that as a backup. So if my son messes something up or misses something in racing, I'll have a safety cam that I can just track the race with.
Right.
But yeah. Xavier, man, I wish you could have been in Indy as well.
That's a huge help having a second shooter out there, because doing it by yourself, it's impossible, man. Like I've really been trying and really been wanting to do that and been working on trying to get that set up, and it just never works for me. You know what I mean? Like it never works for me.
So Movie Man had said that he does the Thunderdome RC videos. He's too busy to edit the races from last month. At the start of the month, I had a 2-week vacation in Michigan and Indiana. Dude, you should have hit me up.
He missed you by
RCing.
Yeah, he missed you in Indiana by one night, he said last time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But he's saying that he didn't do any interviews in their content this year because he's running 6 trucks and recording the races. Going to try and add that next season. It's tough. So I have interviews. So here's the other thing: it makes your content a whole lot longer to put together.
It does. Well, not only that,
I have interviews from Indiana, and I'm trying to fit them into this video with where it makes sense with that person and their driving, and
you have to build it in the storybook.
Yeah, so that's the thing is I can't just show the races start to finish. Like here's retro, it becomes more of just like a highlight of the day, but trying to show their races in full. Anyway, it's becoming a little bit of a beast to put together, but I'm also I just now found the 360 camera. I've been looking for it for about a week, so I could get that footage off it. And so today I was tracking it all in the morning before I came out and did the other video. I saw the message. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get that done. This is like
I want to get that new Instago camera. I want that so bad. I forgot what it's called, but I want one of those little cameras really bad.
The little
really
looking ones.
Yeah.
The swivel. Mine got destroyed, unfortunately.
Well, I want the ones with the magnet on them too, because pit stops. Dude, making pit stops and having that first person kind of style would be sick with the audio. Come on.
And it's quick to change with a magnet like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
but yeah, the 360 cam's okay. The course was a little big for it in Indiana. So it's a little potato cam when you try and zoom in.
Yeah.
I think we'll try to keep ours tighter especially for retro.
Yeah.
But I was showing my son a bunch of videos and be like, here's what I want it to look like. Here's how you zoom in, zoom out. We'll probably tripod it so it's a little bit more stable, but it's also going to be our, if there's a tie, we got to go back and watch it camera. So
right.
It needs to be at the finish line. So that limits where you can be because you've got to be in line with it. So anyway, that's kind of stuff we got going on.
That's cool, man. I'm excited for you for that because I think that's that's really, I that's what I'm craving, is to see that kind of content really bad. And I've been dying to try to do that. I just haven't had time. I just don't have time to do that kind of shooting while I'm at the track. That's why I'm like backing out of a lot of racing now. Not backing out, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be personally doing a lot more racing anymore because I want to be able to put do that content.
Yep.
So what stadium trucks? These are the Associated T6 twos. They're not the T6. They're not the 264. I've heard grumblings that there might be something new and this is me not knowing anything, honestly. But the price dropped on the short course truck kit, and I've heard grumblings that the T7's coming out. But I also heard grumblings that it wasn't coming out till winter time, so who knows? So.
Comment. Metal RC said he got the low C tuned LMT with the LMT 2.0 electronics all set up and ready to rip.
Nice.
Just need to paint the Avenger body. That's cool. I'm curious to hear how that works.
The Avenger body?
No, the LMT electronics in it, the 2.0. I'm really curious. I'll be waiting to hear.
Yeah.
I'm going to send this to you, Pablo. Radioactive Scale says, do you recommend the RadioLink RC8X for a dedicated bashing radio?
No.
Having issues with the Spectrum receivers in the Arma rigs. You don't recommend it?
No, not for a bashing radio. It's too overkill.
But it works great.
It's a great
long
radio.
Range. You get long range. So I think he's looking for some long range with his Arma stuff. It's my guess, but I don't know.
Well, okay, so for how much it is, okay, there's a lot of benefits.
It depends how many cars you can bind to it, because you can do cheaper ones, but they're limited to how many cars can bind to it. So if he's got a lot to bind to it, it may not be a bad option.
It's not bad at all. Like okay. There's a couple of things about it. The reason why I say it's not my favorite for something like that is because the interface on it, it has a ton of options, but the vernacular is totally different from any other RC radio. Like it does all the same stuff as the high-end Sanwa does, all that kind of stuff. But it took me a year, if not more, to figure out what everything was on there. Like, it's not very well spelled out, and it's trial and error, all that kind of stuff. And it took me, basically me handing it off to someone and being like, how do I get to what I want to do here, kind of a thing. I just think it's overkill if you're looking at it.
It was intuitive when I had it.
Yeah, but maybe because you weren't. For racing, it's not, because it doesn't have all the expo in the right spot, or like the trim or the dual rate, or
I do all those for my crawlers, but yeah.
No, you don't. You really?
Dual rate?
Well, okay, dual rate maybe. Yeah, I'm talking about like
trims, expo. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I never use that kind of stuff for my crawler. Dual rate and all that, yes, but I mean like mixing, all that kind of stuff. Like I never use that for my crawler.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about mixing for like corner entry, like how fast it goes into the duck, all that kind of stuff. It's just, to me, it's overkill for how much it costs. I would probably. So I guess it's the same prices.
AVC, do you think?
What's that?
Like the gyros, can it control AVC and gyros like that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The receivers have gyro on it too. So the receivers are a little big, but they're good and they're not very expensive.
Right. They had the mini ones though.
Yeah, but they're not.
All that.
Yeah,
they're range though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that it's like a give and take on them. But they're good. I mean, I really like mine. I really like it. But would I say use it for a basher? No. I would say get the new Fly Sky that came out. It's the G11P or something like that. I don't know what the newest one that came out. I would use that instead because you're going to spend half the amount of money, if not less than half, on that radio, and the receivers are still cheap, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's the way to go. Not the Radio Master M212, but yeah, Radio Link. That's what I have is a Radio Link. I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere in here. But that's what I run. I run the Radio Link, not the Radio Master.
Yeah, he has
The
my
Radio.
own.
Yeah. The Radio Link, I like it. It's just not super simple. Like it's not super simple in my opinion. But it's really cool. Like I don't know. I can't say it's a bad one for bashing, but I just think if you're looking to save money and put money into another set of tires or another body or something like that, the receivers are apples to apples between Radio Link and FlySky, Radio Master, whatever I'm talking about, Radio Link and FlySky, but it's just kind of overcomplicated for what you need. It's not. So what it is, it's easy to understand, but getting to where you got to go, there's a lot of different ways to get there and a lot of different windows to get in and out, and it's just too much. Versus like you can just set it up way quicker on like Olivia's. If I come into big money and I have the opportunity, I'm probably going to buy 2 more of these Noble MB4s, one for me and one for Dalton, because it's a really good radio for the money. Really good radio for the money.
And it has cheap
It's cheap receivers. Yeah.
Oh, I got to show you what I got. I don't know if I told you about this. Here's my new charger.
Is that mine?
The B6 Neo.
Nope, that's
Oh,
not
you
mine.
have?
No, that's the Sky RC one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who made? Yeah, Sky RC. Yeah. Is it not as good as yours?
Nothing's as good as mine.
What was yours again? Yours is this small?
Yeah. Remember I put that picture I sent you, had my earbuds in front of it? Yeah.
It looks like a Nintendo.
Yep. Maybe mine's a little bit bigger than that. I don't know. It's pretty small. Do you have a charging power supply?
Here's my phone.
Yep. Do you have a power supply for your charger?
USB-C.
No. I mean a power supply.
Yeah, USB-C battery bank.
What? No.
I was using a
can't
battery
charge.
bank.
Nope. You can't do
Why?
it, Tony. I'm not falling
Why?
for that. Don't lie me.
Why? It just uses USB-C power input.
A USB-C power bank only puts out 3.2 volts.
No, not mine. I got a big one that can power my projector on USB-C. It'll do like 11 volts or something. I got a
Really?
high draw one. Yeah. It was expensive for how big it is.
I don't know that that's the import though. By your fingers right now, the top of your fingers where the XT60 is.
That's the USB-C right there.
I don't think that's for power in though.
Dag nabbit, where's my... It's in my truck.
I don't think it's for power. No, I'm saying I don't think you can run through that port that much power on that. You could do an XT60 to a battery bank. But that little port's probably only rated at 5 volts tops.
Okay. Well, I'm only charging little mini batteries for my... I'm charging this battery.
Yeah.
It's tiny. 240 milliamp hour.
You
So a little USB-C
just run
charger.
your
will work
normal
fine.
battery pack.
What?
Nope. Sorry,
It does say input, PD input on it. Here, what's this? USB-C right
What?
here? I don't know how to even turn it on. I just got it.
Your camera just died.
Oh,
Did your camera really just die? It's black.
gonna be back. Give us a second. What the heck?
You probably faded it to black because you're like, see, I plugged in this USB-C and it's powering it, and you actually plugged in something else. I know you.
Oh, you're right. I did totally hit fade to black. How do I unfade?
I know you did.
What did I do?
I don't know. Okay, I gotta. There it is.
I did hit the fade to black though. It's flashing. There's over there the fade to black button. The B6 allows 200 watts when powered by DC and 80 watts with Type C PD input.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Which
You
is
win.
all I need for charging these for mini
Yep.
Z-Rays. I'm just using a balance lead right now to charge them, so I figured we'll get this little cute guy, make a little case
That's
that
cool.
it fits in, and then
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think it would power. I mean, I guess I was more thinking you were going to be charging real batteries.
oh, what's that supposed to mean, Mr. Fancy
Mr.
Race Guy?
Mister, I'm getting into racing. Are you going
This
to put those?
is a specific purchase to go with my 1RC.
Are you going to win with those monster trucks running those little batteries?
If I cheat like I did when I was at Indiana, yeah. I actually sent the guy a message today that took second. I'm like, dude, I feel bad. I just watched the video. I kind of don't want to show the video in the video
Yeah.
because everyone's gonna be like, dude, he totally missed the jump, and I know I did, so I'm gonna have to make commentary on it.
You like?
You froze.
All right.
What's up, RC Granny? You're frozen.
I'm not frozen. I can see myself moving just fine. Can you
You
hear
look
me?
like Potato Cam.
Can the chat see me?
You're
What?
coming back. You're coming back.
You look like a potato can.
Yeah, because your internet's not showing well.
What are you talking
Or is it me that's bad? It could be me.
I think you're the one that's
It doesn't show anymore that little like bar that says how well. Hey, are you guys out there racing right now? Are they actually
my
racing
kids aren't.
behind you? No.
There's
Is there
racing going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just getting ready for Indy.
For
Or,
Idaho.
sorry,
yeah.
Idaho.
Yep.
Another I with a D in it.
Yeah. Olivia's like, I think I lost a couple screws. You lost more than a couple screws, Olivia. You're watching. Anyways, are you familiar with the bullets for racing? Like how the
Little
bullets?
connectors for batteries?
Yep.
No, do they charge into this kind of a charger?
No, they won't.
In like
Not on a
5
USB-C.
No? Okay.
Not at all.
I know that there's cool bullets that you have, and there's even cooler ones than you have that screw in and push the bullet connectors out.
That's what I'm working on right now.
Oh, are you putting those on?
She already has them on, but
Oh.
she lost a couple screws. So I'm trying to a couple of the little set screws. And I hope I know I have them somewhere, but I'm trying to find where I would have more of those little set screws. Because I know I don't know. Like all that money for those stupid little connectors. Now can't find the screws. Can't find them, Tony. So hopefully we find something.
Hey, did you see the DSM off-road post? The DSM, I'm looking for the DSM off-road post.
Uh-uh.
that he did with his new logo.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking if it's on Facebook.
So like a Cracker Barrel parody.
Yeah, it was good. You know what I was going for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
That's funny.
So good.
Well, hopefully this track we're going to, they have a pro shop. Hopefully these screws aren't going to cost me
Now,
$20.
they have like a colored hand threaded thing, right?
No, so it's just you probably can't see it, but in this, and I'm wondering if it's just I'm fighting it, but in this little bullet,
Yeah,
there's
you
a little
screw into it.
yeah, and it opens it up.
Yeah, but aren't they like a little thumb type of a screw, or yours actually just bolts?
Mine are actually just set screws in there.
Oh,
The thumb screws are nice, but they're big and they add weight, so we're a little bit more high speed out here, Tony.
oh my gosh. I don't have a cat by my mic. It must be Pablo, but I think it's kids in the background yelling.
Oh yeah.
But it's got him and his cat looking around. I did hear something that sounded cat-like-ish. Yeah, see, Derek Algieri is also saying 200-watt DC input. I know. I only bought this to keep a nice compact case to carry for the because I'm gonna have to carry so many of these 1RC cars in. I keep buying more every time I go to race,
Mhm.
oval racing. That I want to keep it nice and compact. I need to get one of your pack outs. I was looking at them.
Get the Craftsman one. They're cheap.
Is that Lowe's?
Yeah. Yep. But there's Versa Stack and there's Versa Stack Pro. The Versa Stack one, in my opinion, is better and it's cheaper. So
Based on the compartment sizes.
yeah.
Some of the pro ones have like drawers and weird stuff I don't need. I just want to be able to drop stuff in it.
Well, they don't have like the in between sizes for the Versa Stack Pro. And the Versa Stack that we have, the original one, has all the in between sizes. So like there's one size that those cars that you have, you could probably put 4 of those cars across in one of those packs.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Nice. Yeah. Yep. So
and I do want one that has like the little containers that go in it. So you can put tires in it and shocks and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. That's the way to do it.
I saw that Husky or whatever is what Home Depot has. The Husky one.
Yeah, the blue one.
It had some decent top ones. And then the middle case looked good. The big bottom one wouldn't be any good for these cars in particular, but when I was running bigger cars, it would be pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, we can fit. I forgot what we had last year. We had 3 buggies and 3 trucks in the big box and the middle box after that.
Yep.
And then so we put all that in there and it worked great. So worked really good. So
this is still in its box because it's also waiting to have a video made on it. Because I want to do some videos on some more inexpensive stuff that's decent. Well, to go with the 1RC stuff, I got to do it all.
So how do you do this, Tony? Here's where I'm struggling. So Olivia wants to make videos. We're always running with our hair on fire. And then by the time we settle in and we can make a video, gassed, totally flat, right? How do you balance that out?
Got to start with it early. Get all the talking stuff early.
Yeah.
And then just film a racing and then get something at the end.
And then just do voiceovers after. Yeah, do voiceovers the next day. Or because I don't really want to do a ton of talking head stuff.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I tell you about this?
No. It's pretty sweet.
They dropped the price on them, and it became The Price is Right. Because I really wanted that one.
Yeah. That's right,
But
dude.
it means that I don't have my 4th Mojave Grom because the money I was saving for that went to that.
I
I'm trying
saw
to
one of
build out a
those.
fleet of those.
I saw one at the hobby shop the other day, and I was like, man, I really want that. But the problem is, I say that, and I want to do my track in the backyard, but I just I don't have time to do the track in the backyard. Okay, so here's you can empathize with me here.
Can I?
Yes, because you're all about how good you look, right? With your race cards,
How clean I keep them?
how good you look, like your cards.
Yeah.
How-
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'd have a fast
Right?
color.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the problem. We're leaving soon, and I have a couple bodies like 40% masks. Do we paint? Do I rush through and paint them before we go to the track?
No, you take your time and paint them. Stay up extra.
Well, I'm not going to see. There's no more time.
There's time.
There's no more time. We're leaving
Run
tomorrow.
what
Tony.
you got. Run what you got. They look good.
All right. Look, they're 20 footers.
What?
20
Look good from 20 feet?
Yeah. For her car, she's getting a new 8-scale e-buggy, 10-scale 2-wheel drive body, and a 8-scale nitro. She's getting new bodies for those because her cars are hammered.
Dirk wasn't in here earlier. He's asking if I need to send him, if he needs to send his address. No, but I did print some more stickers, so I'll throw these in too. These are I can't go closer. These are the monster truck ones. Logo. But I haven't been able to send them. I've got, for the team members, I got sticker packs going out with the approved King of RC approved stickers. Some of the CCXRC sticker packs. These ones are already used. I don't know why I did it this way, but it's like these have the opposite stickers pulled off them. One pack instead of tearing from 2. But anyway, that's funny.
What's going on, Mario? I saw Mario
in here. Yeah, he's out here. I need to get out and race with them in Dixie at AGCRC.
I think this is cold.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's melted the ice, so you know it's cold.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put one more on deck. Hopefully we can get one more cold before I go. Let's see what flavor.
But yeah, he's saying I gotta get you out here.
I want to.
I spent my day last night my son and I cut. Well, nobody else saw it, but the channel members saw kind of what I was doing with my day. But we were making dividers and different things that I could lay down.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yep.
Those were cool.
So it's pretty simple.
Dude, that's what makes the difference, though.
They're nice and light, and I'm hoping that I can get them. I'll show them really quick on here.
Where's my koozie, Tony?
I only got one coat of paint on them because it started raining on me today. I'm like, what in the world?
Rain?
Yeah. So these will be like dividers. It's kind of hard to see with the
I get it.
paint around it, but it's just a flat 3-inch board with a little 1 by or 2 by, I don't know what it is, on it, and a 2 by 2. Is that what that is? But just little square pieces on top, just so I can lay them out and help show people what the lanes are. They're not going to run the whole length, but it's enough to kind of steer you in a direction. And also, there's yellow discs up here. I went and bought disc golf discs because they're great. Excuse me.
Let's
They're great corners, I found, because they've got weight to them. They're domed, and you
Can you
can
drill a
kind of
hole?
drive over them, and
Can you
so
dr-
they don't move.
Can you drill a hole and put a stake through it?
You
like
could
a
do
nail?
that too if you want, but yeah, you could totally put a big nail through it.
You're
so-
welcome.
Well, I already talked about that. The only thing is some nails tear stuff up, depending on what we're running on it.
Just get one of those 16 penny nails or whatever they are. The big, like,
yeah, that's what we use
quarter-inch
for all
nail.
of our other stuff.
Yeah.
And so we'll put those down and hold it like crush cars. Oh, I also ordered a bunch of crush cars from
Nice.
Team Blue Groove. So I got stuff coming in. I made another log stack. None of it's in here, but yeah, the disc golf things was one of those things where once I did, I'm like, that works.
Money.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I was using cones, and cones just get knocked out of the way, and then they're in your way. These, if you ride over them, they might slide a little bit, but not
Yeah.
bad. So, in some places, penalize you if you actually hit them. So we could do that too to keep people away from them.
You know what would be cool?
That's how Bouncer Jam does it. You hit any of the corner things,
Yeah.
2-second penalty.
So, Movie Mon said, "Are you going to have a mud pit?" I got one that I think would be even more cool. Since he's got an excavator out there, you need to make a hill climb. Like, a hill climb would be so sick. Like, put some sand in there. Yeah, like put it, do a big dirt hill, and then kind of gouge it out and run sand up it, and then just run a hill climb. Oh, that'd be so sick,
You
dude.
could get the highest.
So sick. But it has to be steep enough where you can't just hit the throttle and roll. You don't want to roll over. You want to. It's got to be like one of those like 50 degree, hills.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
Um,
Retro style.
I don't think I'm gonna do a mud pit because that's the one hit that I missed. You know what? Nah, it's got audio on it of me telling the guy how terrible it was. I can show you on my phone, but that's the one I missed. But I also I don't love
Cleaning.
no, nobody fills them half the time, so it's just basically a jump. You get in either if you can get in. If you don't land, you're straight in. If you don't hit it straight, your tires hit that outer wall and it kind of gets hung up. Or
Right.
I think I'm just going to do 2 of that angle of a jump at that steep, like pop you, where if you hit it too fast, you roll over backwards.
Yeah.
You got to time it to go forward, and I have another jump right after it, and you have to hit both. So you can't clear it. You have to put either your 2 front tires or your 2 back tires on it. So if you hit the first one and you wheelie, you got to at least hit it with your back tires, but then you might flip over, taking your back in. So I think I'm going to do that just for room in the truck. Because one, those things get heavy, those mud pits, carrying them out there. If you're going to fill them, we used corn, and that's heavy. It's dusty. It's a mess. Then you got to get the corn out of it. So you got to scoop it out. And it just takes time, and we don't have the time.
Yeah.
We don't really have the time for what we're trying to do that. So my goal is to just put a bunch of hits, boom, 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 boom. So you're never really speeding up full throttle. I don't want a whole lot of spots where you're pegging out and hitting top speed.
Yeah.
I just want to have hit after hit after hit, crush cars, jump.
Okay, so Movie Mon said
I might even move these sidewall things here that are dividers and put those out there as speed bumps that just make you pop crazy. But you got to get tires on them.
He was referring to old Return of the Monster Truck style. So that's what I'm saying. Would it be possible? Movie Mon, would you actually drive your retro in real mud? If it was mud?
Nope.
Nah, I wouldn't.
No, so we do corn. Some people do styrofoam, but it makes a mess, and you're constantly refilling it because they fly out.
Yeah.
Everyone. You could do BBs. Yeah, I don't want the mud on it. I don't want to clean it.
Yeah.
Um,
So real quick, here's the RC8X that I'm running. I put a wrap on it.
looks good.
It's running really well for us. I really like it. I mean, I really like it. It's just, if I was to buy one right now, not to do all this conversation, but if I was to buy one right
No,
now,
go for it.
I would not put that amount of money into a bash. If you're racing, it's a good option. If you're bashing, I don't think it's worth it. My 2 cents. My 2 cents. I don't know. I mean, aside from the Fly Sky, I don't have allegiance to any of them, but the Fly Skies we've had have been really good. So
Yeah.
I've always wanted a DX5 Rugged. Always wanted one of those. The green one.
Yeah.
Always wanted one of those, but I can't do the receivers. Receivers are stupid expensive. Stupid expensive.
Yeah. Mine are waterproof too, but we've got carbon fiber chassis. We've got
Super glue.
mud ain't an option. Mud ain't an option. But what they usually do with what they call mud pits now are just like boxes that you jump into and jump out of.
Yeah.
And they've got sidewalls hung up on it. And it is a great, like, you get stuck most of the time. 50% of the time you get screwed in the mud box that they've got there, but it doesn't have mud in it. It's just the way that the front of the hit is designed. They're tricky to get in and out of cleanly. So they're great obstacle for that reason. But when we did the ones in RC Showtime RC, they had walls, plexiglass walls that went in, and it was a long run.
That's cool.
And the hard thing with that is if you didn't stay straight, you
Flip
get
over.
caught up on the walls, and you were just messed up. But they had foam in theirs, and the foam pieces were flying everywhere, and so I like the idea of it. When I was watching the videos and I was watching everybody mess up on it, I was like, you know what? Let's just do 2 back-to-back jumps and say you've got to hit them both.
Yeah.
And we'll be watching if you don't get 2 tires on both hits. You got to hit one square enough that you can get down and then hit the other one square. And so I think that's what we're going to do. Jump in, jump out.
Dude, I'm so glad I took the time to put these cars up right now.
They look good.
Thanks. They're like, but it's like just the organization of it is pretty dope. Like, let's see if you could see the rest of them. I guess you can't see it. We could do widescreen later, but I mean, it's like,
hold on, let me put you
legit,
live.
man.
You're full screen.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So we got one more going up here. That's my short course truck right there. And there you go. And I guess I could turn around so you guys can see what we got going here. So this is my new setup. That's my charging station. Shout out Donathan RC. That's my handmade receiver holder or radio holder. So I throw it like that. This is where we do all our charging. So we have that Toolkit RC one here, and then the K2 Air here, and all our big fat charge leads. And then I made this. This is cool. So you can see this little readout here. So a lot of times what happens is we got batteries on deck, and we got batteries charging, so we don't like want to unplug them because we're charging at high amperage. So I plug it in here, and it reads out what the voltage is here. So it's a little voltmeter that I rigged up so that I could have it here. Oh, and then we have the Apple, the Mac Mini right there. What do we got over here?
Comments.
Yep, cup holder, AC, or not AC, whatever this thing's called. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, and then the fans here. So
What you call it, a fire washer?
Yeah, whatever that is. Whatever that is.
Looks good, man.
So this was the
I
other
haven't seen your
addition.
update on this. Have
Yeah,
you done
so
the update?
we're gonna do. No, we haven't. So here's another toolbox. That's my old Apple TV 4K in there. Toolbox. So here's where all the magic is, all the 10 scale. So that's the other thing that's nice about these. So Tony, if you get one of these, I'll send you this file. So you can get. I printed these up that fit in the red bins of that Craftsman toolkit. So these go in here, and so you double stack it, and you get a lot more. So in here, we've got, this is all 10 scale. This just our, so we can play on the computer. We can play with the Xbox controllers, our walkie-talkies. What else do we got here? These are our cones, so that we use those for practice.
Yep.
And then
Mine get all
our
broken. Mine like that.
our chairs go under here on the side. We've got some chemicals there. And then out here, let me lock this down real quick.
I like how you rounded the corners on your bench there so you don't get stabbed.
Yeah.
How many times
So
did you walk
here-
in the corner before you did that?
Oh, bro. Yeah, so many times. So many times. So out here is where all our 8 scale stuff is and our tools. So our tools are like the top 3. And then these are other components that we use. Yep. And so we got tires down here, garbage can, cooler. And then you can't really see here, but I made these. I think she screwed them down. So these are these, but they're bigger. Hold on, can I get that out without taking out that car? I can't get it out. They're little
Holder.
holders. Yeah. What's that?
Are they 3D printed?
No, those are all metal.
Okay.
So
they're for
And same
something
with-
else, but you bought them for the, or no, did companies sell them for those specifically?
no, I made these.
Oh.
So these are
Cut out
Yeah.
of metal and bent it. Yeah, look at
Yep.
you.
So way down here, there's a
Stuff
big
that the rest
one.
of us can't have, but he can.
Well,
Unless you know
I
how
don't
to
have
work
it.
metal.
I don't have it anymore. And then here's my awesome cup holder, the bomb right there.
Mhm.
So that's my cup holder. But yeah, that's and then on this side we have. I guess you didn't see this side.
I hear the cats again. I mean the kids.
Yeah. So up here are tire racks, go all the way down, all the tires, and then I have this little shelf here that we normally put like our Blackstone kit in, like all our spatulas and. But right now we have our candles for the bugs, and then this is our white dry erase board for what heats we're in when we're racing.
You always do everything to the next level.
Well, I just I'm trying to make an actual program here. Like I feel like if you feel like you're that next level, you're gonna perform like you're at that next level. So at least that's the idea. That's the plan. We'll see. I don't know which way to put it. I think I'll put it this way. So got someone creeping on me. But I'm on the live real quick. Nice to see you out here, though. Yeah, are you coming out for winter?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Ron, you're right. Just got to come up with a rule on it. I was talking earlier about how I watched that video and I was like, man, from where I was standing, I didn't realize how poorly I hit it on the other side of the box. But
Okay.
You're back on.
I'm back. Yep. Sorry. So
I was riding. I saw you. If people come up and you want to talk, just chat and I'll jump on and mute you.
sorry. Yeah.
Easy. No, it's easy. You got when people are doing real life around, you just jump in and do it, man. But Ron is the one that took second to me in Indiana, and so I was just kind of
Nice.
explaining how when I was standing off to the side watching, I didn't realize, you don't really see the front of the truck fully. And he and I had actually joked about how the way to get through the boxes is to hit it and rail slide across the top of it. Get out. And I thought
50-50
that's
grind.
what I did, and it was against him. It was like, dude, I think I even went and told him, dude, I 50-50 grinded. Like, But it was more like a two-wheel side trick against the side of it, in my opinion, watching it when the camera's looking straight down on it.
So speaking of that monster truck stuff again, let's talk about your trailer that you're trying to build.
Yep.
What's going on?
Well, I got to sell my boat, my fishing boat.
Yeah.
So I got a new prop for it because I don't know what happened. I don't remember hitting anything. I haven't had it out that much this year. And I was going around it the other day. I'm like, what the heck? Like, there's like a big chunk out of the prop.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened because I mainly use my trolling motor when I'm going around out here. I basically launch it and then I use it, go to the other side of the river, trolling motor the rest of the way, drive it back up and put it on. But I don't remember hitting anything with that boat. So yeah, I was shocked when I saw it. So I bought a new prop for it. I got to put it on. I'm going to post, get pictures, post it. But yeah, I'm looking for maybe like a 17 foot by 7 foot wide-ish.
Yeah.
But I missed a great deal on one, man. It was probably too big. There's like $3,000. I think it was 18 foot, 8 foot wide. And it was $3,000 for it. I was like, oh,
that's a sweet deal. So here's the thing.
Deal.
I'm sure you know this, but anything over 16, you start skirting with dual axle.
Oh, it's dual axle.
Yeah, anytime you start going into dual axle, that's another like $2,000. Like it's almost like thinking of $2,000.
Well, I need it to be dual axle because there may be times I want to put my tractor in it and take it somewhere. So it's for the weight of it, I have to have. So that's why I need it to be 14 to 16 feet long, 14 smallest.
Yeah.
In case
14 small,
want to
dude.
empty everything out and then put my tractor in it. But even then, I think it has to be 16 feet for the tractor.
Yeah. This one's 14 by it's 6, I think. It's technically a 7, but it's 6 on the inside. It's like just over 6, I think. No, I take that back. It's 14 by 7, but it's a small 7 on the inside, and it might be because I furred it out so much with the thick plywood. Yeah. So we're at 6 feet, 69 inches inside to inside, and it's a decent size.
So not even 6 feet on the inside. Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's a decent size. I mean,
it's really wide. Like, so you're towing that, and it's wider than your car.
This is that's the nice thing about this though, is that the axle house, like the dog houses, are outside of the trailer.
Yeah, so you're completely square inside.
Completely square box inside. Yeah. That's the nice thing about this.
Yep.
But
the 8 foot I was looking at was as well. So that's what I'm saying. It was so wide.
Oh, yeah, that's super wide.
Stupid wide.
Out here, I wouldn't want anything like that because we have windy mountain passes and stuff. Out there, maybe it might be okay because it's a lot of straight poles. But out here, it's like we got a lot of windy stuff. This thing's so nimble. When I'm pulling it behind my truck, it's light too. So it's only single axle. When I pull it behind my truck, I can't feel it. The only time I feel it is every now and then we'll get a donkey kick. Every now and then if we hit a big bump or something like that. But I never feel it. Like I barely feel it going over the pass. I love this trailer. Like for the size, if I could have gotten they make one like this, it's a 16 foot. That's not a V-nose. I probably would have gone for that one instead. That's only a single axle.
Yeah, because you're not looking for aerodynamic for where you're running.
No, and
long hauls with it.
And the cool thing is, it's way more functional in the front. Because right now, it looked like I had things pretty squared away here, but there's a lot of wasted real estate. And if I was to do
14 feet goes to the front of the peak of the yeah.
So it's
so effectively it feels more like 12.
Yeah. It's like 12 square by 6 wide. So that's the other thing is that for sleeping in here, I can only sleep this way.
Yeah.
The kids can sleep this way, which is fine. So like we could get a full size mattress. We've camped in here before where we've got a full size mattress, and I think the kids and my wife all slept this way, and I kind of slept at an angle on another mattress. But it's enough for that. The big thing you got to do is you got to do this E-Track system. I don't know if you caught that when I was
Oh
looking.
yeah, E-Track is the way to do it. Yeah.
Bro, it is so nice to have the E-Track.
Click in stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you
that's
can
how
even
this.
do beds or bunks or whatever. You can put 2x4s in it.
Yeah, that's how.
So these old flapping lips that he'd be leery putting a tractor in. So the tractor is about 3,000 pounds. The ones I'm looking at are the ones that they put
Car
like,
haulers.
yeah, they put side by sides in them and stuff that weigh more than my little tractor. I have the smallest, like the 1025R John Deere, just over 3,000.
You're one step up from
a
a
7,000 pound axle. The axles are 3,500 pound axles, two of them, which it's 7.
Right.
So then it comes down to the frame. Can the frame hold it? And the gate.
The deck.
Up.
The deck. Yeah, the gate and the deck. Yeah. So that's the other thing that I would be torn about that with your rig, because I don't think the fold down deck, the ramp, would hold it. Generally, when you do something like that, you have to have the aluminum ramps to get into a trailer like this.
Do you think aluminum ramps across the deck though would help?
No, I'm talking getting into the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean across the deck?
On the deck to support it, up to the frame of it.
Maybe. Yeah. I just don't know how stable it would be. You know what I mean? But the ramp is what's super nice. Like having the ramp like this.
Yeah.
That's super nice. Like super nice.
I only want the ramp style, but yeah.
Yeah.
Figure whatever the ones that they're putting the side by sides in that into cars into should be able to handle it.
Yeah.
It was that one that I missed. One of them that I missed. There was a big one. It was a 20-footer, and it was $5,000. But it was. I mean, there was the picture of it showed a car in it. So
yeah, that's a steal, dude. So what I've seen people do with those big trailers like that, they literally get a
little
picnic
beat
table
look on the outside, but I mean, it looked functional. No leaking.
Yeah. What I've seen people do is put picnic tables on the inside and put all the racks around the outside of the trailer. Oh, it's so sick. So sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
don't know exactly what I'm doing. I have a buddy that keeps sending me stuff. He buys and resells them all.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's sending me stuff that should work with what I want it to do.
Yeah.
But then I also catch myself looking like 7x14 ones that have an awning on it and already has like the E-Track with like a bed that goes up to the ceiling or down, like you move it around.
Yeah. That's the nice thing about this one. Yeah, that's the nice thing that I have about this one. I have E-Track at this height, and I have E-Track at 10 inches off the deck. And so we were thinking about in this wintertime. So that's the other thing I was going to touch on about Die Hard, how they're doing in the hangar. They've been working on it. That hangar is sick, dude. Like I almost sent you the link the other day. You can find it on Die Hard RC's YouTube channel. They've just what they're doing to this hangar. It is so sick. But what we were thinking about doing is taking this, and we've got about 30 inches right here that we can move this forward. So we were thinking about moving it forward, and then across the back, putting 2 bunks on the back that we could just lay and hang out. One of them would be pretty low, and the other one would be at the same height as this. But it'd be kind of fun to like lay there, hang out, and watch TV, you know, during the wintertime, because they're not going to be out running around playing. So, but yeah, I'm getting super stoked for the Die Hard one. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of fun. So, oh man, this is getting to be awesome. The only bad thing is I can't put my body on my short course truck when it's out here. Well, I could, but it just smashes the body down. when I strap it down to the I strap everything down. That's all right. I got storage over here. Oh, that's why I'm so empty here. I'm missing one of my stadium trucks down here. I was wondering why I was so light. Shoot. Can I throw that one up still? Now I got a dilemma. I think I will. I think I will throw it up. Oh, give me more room to pack the nitro stuff. Darn it. Yeah, man, I'm excited for you to get a trailer. They are. It's funny. Me and Olivia were actually talking. We're like, how fun would it be to actually start flipping trailers? Like buying a trailer, doing what we did in here, making it all nice, put the lights in it, and then I don't think I'm gonna have room, Tony. I don't think I'm gonna have room.
How do you not have room? Haven't you had them up there before?
We got a new wheeler.
Uh,
This one's got a new one. What do I do? Can I condense everything over? I'll do this. I'll scoot this over so you can see what we're doing. I think I might be able to condense everything over a little bit. Anyways, no, the trailer life, dude, it's something else. It's fun. And it's like a nice little environment for you to go and hide out in. Like we were talking about, there's going to be a month or two that we're going to have the trailer at home in between the season. And we're like, do we just have that be our workstation at home for a month or two?
right.
And just go out and play out in the trailer. The thing I'm starting to kind of wonder about, though, is if I need to get a generator. Because for heat in the wintertime, it's going to...
Heat? For a generator for heat? Get a buddy heater.
I got one, but they get fuming. Even though they're not supposed to be that fuming, they get kind of fuming in here. So they're not the best, but they get they're close. So I don't know. They heat it up really well though. Heat it up really, really well. All right, hang on, I got someone standing outside. Can you mute me?
Yep.
All right. We're just
Pimp out the front part of the trailer and leave the back open. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Something like that. There's so many cool options for these things. But we're just I'm still looking. Some of them that are interesting to me have like little pop out on the side for sleeping on. I don't know if you guys have seen any of those. They have like a little fold outside that looks like it's a pop-up camper that sticks out of the side of it. That's intriguing. Seems like a leak wanting to happen though, but yeah, it's surprising how low some of the prices on some of them are. Like I said, the $5,000 20-footers, but they're pretty beat. But I'm okay with that for what I'm using it for. How many of you guys do trailers? Tip out, is that what they call it? It's a company that makes shore power. I've seen that. In fact, the one that I was looking at, that 7x14 did have shore power. Not gonna lie, this one right here looks pretty ideal. This is one I had on my list. It's way more than I want to spend for one though. considering the prices that I've seen for other ones. So I'll try and reshare here real quick. But I feel like there's new ones you can get at a better price than this. This is pretty decked out, and it looks like it has shore power because it has AC on the top too. So that's kind of a bonus. So it has a pretty nice awning. You can see the shore power plugging in on the front side of it here as well. Interesting that the door's on the left side of it, the driver's side. That's different. But it's got some of the really nice cabinets in it already. And it has the track systems in it. I kind of wonder what he used it for. With this rack here. I kind of wonder, there's a radio there. Looks like some kind of car stuff, and I don't know what they would have packed up there, tires or what. Anyway, it's pretty sweet, but the price is a little too much for what they're selling, in my opinion. Yeah, some kind of a race trailer. I agree. But yeah, so that's what my feed on Facebook has been. And most of them have been that I've been looking at are the lower. Trying to find a deal one where it's like I got a banging deal. That's what I want to be able to say. So, but some of them are interesting that have the extra windows and different things like that to them because they're built to be a little camper. So they have side windows and different things like that. Oh, go-kart racing. That could have been it. But it looked like some kind of, a helmet rack. That could be. Tool time. That's what he uses. A motorcycle trailer. Gotcha. Yep. There's some good ones out there. That's for sure. Here's another decent one. A little bit expensive, but it's 24 foot and it's a car hauler. And then they put like rock liner around the whole bottom side of it to help protect it. But they've done a decent job on the inside of it with the flooring and everything. Doesn't have the clip systems or anything, but again, that's higher end. Hammocks for the load locks would be inside for the weekend. I was going to mention that for Pablo. I wonder, instead of doing actual bunks, just having it like the pins on those, the lockouts for doing some hammocks and sleeping in those. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up here. We've been going for almost 2 hours. He's gone. So I'll say goodbye for him, and I hope you guys have a good night, and we will catch you very soon. Lots going on, new videos coming. And Pablo's going to have a great time in Idaho. So we'll catch you next week, and we'll look forward to hearing what he's got going on. See you guys.